Be here. Thank you so much for organizing this.
Oh, yeah. And this is a very interesting topic. Like a lot of people in India, we all from time to time follow people like it could be sports, usually sports. When I say champion, usually I relate with sports. And for those who are here, Parijat is also like he specializes in consulting for sports people, right? Like personalities, like
Athletes. Yes.
psychology. He's something very passionate about. So we thought he's the right person to talk about something relating to sports and psychology today. So here we are. Um, all right. So if you don't know me already, I'm Satya from Anyo. Right. So before we start today's session, the champion's mindset and what kind of mindset from a champion we can apply on our everyday work. For those who are here, I want to ask you, when I say champion, who comes to your mind? And what is one inspiring trait you have observed in them? You can put it in the chats.
Shailendra is saying he's not able to hear.
Oh, is
Something.
it? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Paritat, you can hear me. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure if I think, yeah, I'm not sure why they have a challenge.
All right.
Able to. So is everyone there? Are you able to hear? Please let us know in the chats. In case it is difficult, we will try to see. Okay, so just quickly I'll check one setting.
Yeah. You can try to exit the call and rejoin it again.
Guys, those who are attending, can someone tell if you're able to hear us? Is the audio fine? I think it should be fine. Yeah. Okay. So, in case any of you are not able to hear, we'll be sharing a recording. So maybe I'll just put that in the chat. I'm not sure. I think some of them are able to hear, and so okay.
Just don't see.
Okay, I'll just 1 second. Audio is clear. Video is not. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Richa, for mentioning that. So, in case anyone else is not able to hear properly, maybe you would like to share an recording after the session. So, I'll just put it in the chat. Okay, then. Sorry about the tech delay, guys. So, it's good that you were able to hear our audio well. So I think we'll get started. Okay, Parijat. So let me just quickly go. So I see that when we had a chat about the champion mindset, you picked Virat Kohli. So
Yeah.
there's a handful of mindsets. A lot of people follow him, of course, here, right? So,
Absolutely.
okay. So, okay, first, there's like a set of mindsets we were discussing to bring today. And the first one is usually he's known for the great focus in cricket, right? So how can we follow his style and stay focused in a busy work day?
All right. So for someone like Virat Kohli, this is something he must have extensively worked on. So I wouldn't chalk it down to something as simple as, okay, he was growing up through cricket, and as he became more and more of an expert and a professional, his focus started increasing. It's not as simple as that. It comes with a lot of work, a lot of hard work, and it takes a lot of focus to even focus on that by itself. So he was able to develop this ability to block out distractions and fully stay in the present during like intense innings, and like so it's just small simple things that can be such a great lesson for employees, corporate employees, and like anyone including us. So daily facing issues with multitasking and being constantly occupied by digital interruptions through our life. So something we can take out of Virat Kohli's expert book in this case is adopting the habit of single tasking and strategizing according to that, and giving focused time blocks and mindful breathing breaks. And like it's just it's the small things once again. So you take one thing, you completely focus on it, and you give it everything, and you repeat that through the day, and it'll make sure that you're not burnt out, you're not exhausted, and you're not mentally frustrated. Your battery is still a little in its regenerative phase. So the main lesson to take away from the topic of focus, in my opinion, when we're talking about Virat Kohli, would absolutely be prioritize single tasking over multitasking, and give it everything you have for that single task. Because we've discussed and we've all heard that multitasking is a skill and it's a strength. And yeah, it's true. It absolutely is. Not wrong about it at all. But multitasking isn't everything. And if you're not able to multitask, and if you
Right.
do struggle with it, then single tasking is absolutely nothing wrong with it.
All right. So one task at a time. So that makes a lot of sense,
Absolutely.
especially a lot of small threads, coming up in work every day. I hope
Yeah,
people
day in, day out, we
relate
face a
to
lot.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So, right. Okay. So the next trait we wanted to discuss is like Kohli has faced like failures, but always
Hmm.
comes back strong, right? So how can we learn and how to handle failures?
Okay, so I think the first aspect here would be common among anyone who is anyone, not just Virat Kohli. It's to stop looking at setbacks as failures. That like we should be lucky to actually have a setback. I saw a quote recently that success builds character, but failure is what reveals the character. So I think a prime example of that example coming to life is Virat Kohli himself. So he sees failures as not as endpoints, but rather as an opportunity to learn and grow stronger from it. And he used it as another opportunity to build his own mental resilience. So that would be the main essence here that any corporate employee should be able to take away from it. It's the mindset that encourages continuous improvement, and it reduces a fear of taking risks. And I think that is essential to like leadership and innovation. So
Right.
building qualities like resilience, it involves a lot of emotion regulation. It needs a lot of persistence. So these are skills that someone like Virat Kohli has been able to model well, both on and off the field. And he had the right tools for that. And the main tool at his arsenal for that was having the opportunity to fail so that he could come back, so that he could learn from
Right. Oh, wow. So based on what you say, so we should not feel that it's the end when it is a failure. So you're saying it's also an opportunity. I mean, failure is not the end, and we should not give up.
it. Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. All right. So
Yeah.
totally takes emotional regulation there. Yeah.
It does. It does.
Okay. So next one is Virat believes in being consistent rather than perfect all the time. So how does this idea help us in our daily work life?
Yeah. So that's the thing about consistency, isn't it? I think at one point or another, all of us in our whole lives, we've learned that, yeah, consistency is key. You have to be consistent at this, at that. But it's very easy to miss the point when we hear so much about the same thing. The point of consistency here is to focus on that rather than chasing something like perfection. There is no such thing called perfection. There is no one who is good at everything. There is no one who can do one thing at like 100%. It's all about building small, successful, sustainable routines every day, small daily habits that make sure that what you need to do and what your craft is doesn't fall out of place. So
Hmm.
it can be as simple as going to sleep on time and getting quality sleep so that I can be good at my job tomorrow morning. What I'm doing now is the sleep. What I'm doing tomorrow is the job. But one affects the other. So it's for someone again like Virat Kohli. It's built on multiple sustainable routines like this. His discipline is unshakable, and his small routines, his daily habits, these are things that directly translate to his performance and well-being on the pitch and off the pitch. It can be anything. It can be hydration for someone like corporate employees, hydration, stretching, preparing for meetings. It's small micro habits that accumulate into meaningful growth without overwhelming them at the same time.
Right. So I also like the quote which you added here about doing the same thing day in, day out is
Yeah, boring.
boring, but still it's very tough, and it's very interesting to see that quote from Virat Kohli.
He
Thank you for that.
directly attributed his IPL win to this very quote. He said, "Yeah, it's boring, but it got us here." So that's how it
These days,
works.
yeah. So that boring, boredom is something like very, boredom is something we all want to move away with the
Yeah,
instant
we want to work.
gratification. All right. Okay. Oh, I hope we can go to the next one. So,
Yeah,
right. So Kohli leads his team with emotion and care. So how can we make use of this, like in our work life?
right. I would say it comes down to motivation and handling pressure. So it's two different aspects. Kohli has openly said many times that he performs way better under pressure. So it's not that there's pressure on him and he enjoys that feeling of needing to accomplish and prove it, but it's rather a case of that is what stimulates him specifically. So it's his kind of passionate leadership that shows a lot of emotional intelligence, and that it's called EI, emotional intelligence. It's actually a concept, and understanding and managing one's own emotions is the key to being emotionally intelligent. It's very simple. So it's a bit of communication, it's a bit of conflict resolution, and it's a lot of team cohesion. So if you've noticed any leaders all around the world, those who have managed to rally a group of people, really get them motivated toward a specific cause, it's because they were able to practice skills like empathy and clear expression to create an environment. And in corporate setting, it's a work environment where all the employees feel valued, they feel motivated. Very, very similar to how Virat Kohli would lead his team. It's with both a fire to go out there to chase the win, and also with care to provide them with support and empathy when they fall.
Right. So you are saying like self-regulation of emotions that comes first for someone to be emotionally intelligent leader. So,
Absolutely.
oh my God. Again, it
Peacefully.
comes to ourselves first before we can, lead others. Right. So
Go to the next part. Exactly. Yeah.
right. Okay. So I think I lost 1 second.
No worries.
Um, are you still able to see my deck?
Yeah, it's visible, Satya.
All right. I'm not able to go there. I don't know why.
You have shifted the fifth slide. You're on the right slide, I think.
Am I?
Yeah.
I think it moved to the last one. This one is it?
Yes,
Right.
that's the one.
Okay, so I think we're in the last one, guys. So, how can visualizing success like Kohli before a match helps us prepare better for important meetings or tasks?
Right. So Virat Kohli is one of those rare sports people who nowadays has felt very open to discuss the techniques he uses to build his skill and to take care of his own mental health. And one of the skills that he has mentioned time and again, is visualization. So for him, it's a very powerful mental tool that he uses to rehearse success before stepping onto the field. So any corporate employee can adopt the same skill, and it's as simple as just imagining positive outcomes before, let's say, an important presentation or before an important meeting or a project discussion. So it's a simple practice that reduces anxiety, it increases confidence, and it primes the brain for performance. because you've already, in one way or another, visualized how that meeting is going to go. And it then comes into your control to steer the meeting into that very direction. So when it's combined with like grounding techniques, it can fully prepare any employee mentally, the same way an athlete prepares physically, and improving focus, it improves your outcomes. And it's a great tool for overall mental health.
Mm. It kind of sounds like a practice even before being physically there, right? Kind of mental
Exactly.
practice.
Yeah, it's like simulating the same environment before you actually step onto it.
Right. All right. So all of those were very interesting. And those who are here, you could tell us which one of these is your favorite. We hope you got some reminders, because most of us are already like kind of aware of these. Maybe you found these traits in another role model or someone champion.
Absolutely. It's just a matter of
Ye-
putting them together within context.
Yes. So yeah, I hope you found some inspiration and the champion's mindset for your workplace today. All right. So thank you again for a good one, Parija.
Thank you. Thank you, Satya, for putting it together.
All right. So for those who are not able to, some people had technical issues. So please check out with your HRs, and we'll be sharing a recording with the team. So yeah. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Have a good rest of the day.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Satya. Satya, you're not audible now. Uh, are we closing the meeting?